Stock Talk. This is your host, Scott. Hope you had a good week of trading this week. I've been pretty inactive on the trading. Matter of fact, I made no trades this week. Still sitting in that cash level of a 70 something percent, 73%, almost 74%. Just kind of holding tight. Not going to try to do a whole lot the rest of the year. Just kind of watching the market, see how this thing's going to handle the rest of the year. Just holding some that I'm hoping will get into the green for the year's up to see if I can put some more on the sideline. If a bargain presents itself, I'm gonna probably make a trade. But right now, everything's just a little high for me. I've had a good year. Just going to try to close out with a good year, and just the market's high, and the stocks that I watch and like are high, and so I don't see any reason to buy at these levels. For me, maybe different for you. You may have some other stocks that you're looking at that are dipping for whatever reason. So maybe you're buying something, and if you are, if you want to put something in the comments, that'd be great. Maybe we'll watch them from here on. But right now, I'm just like my last video said, I'm in kind of coast mode. So what we'll do tonight is kind of look at our portfolio, see what things have been doing the last few 5 days or so. Talk about some of them that's had a little news as well, and then we'll take a look at what's going on in the market tonight and kind of talk about the close on Friday. So let's go ahead and cut over and take a look at that right now. So here's our portfolio. Today was a green day in the market, and we had a few green ones here. Not anything I'm holding hardly. I got a couple there that one in my cash account and another one I'm holding in the IRA, but Novavax is not holding that any right now. So, but let's take a look at that and talk about that. You can see here Tilray down a little bit today, but let's talk about Tilray. Let's pull that chart up. I want to show you something on that. If you've been watching that in this week, you'll see here we did have a big pop the other day. There's a merger going on with another cannabis company. I wanted to show you an article here. Let's see that article. Well, let's see here. It's not. It must be up here close to the top. Yeah, here it is. It says Tilray wins even though Aphria is the boss. So this is the company that they joined with. It was an all stock deal. If you go and read this article, I was taking a look at that a while ago, and you'll see here that Aphria shareholders getting 0.8381 shares of Tilray for each Aphria stock they own. So that was the deal that was made. But they're going to keep the Tilray name, even though Aphria will be, primary the ones that's running the company. Like this says, Aphria is going to be the boss. They're going to keep the Tilray name. And looks like, reading this article here, Aphria is actually having a little bit more growth and everything than Tilray was. So probably not a bad trade for Tilray. So we'll take that, and we'll be happy with that. It was a good little pop, but that one I've been holding for a long time, and didn't really do a lot of cost averaging on this one, so I'm way down in the dirt. This is probably my worst holding that I got right now. So it's not like I'm going to be trading it this week by any means. It's got a long ways to go for I'm getting anywhere close to even on that. So this is one of my biggest losers, and bought it way too high and never cost averaging. That's the pain of not cost averaging. Sometimes cost averaging gets that price per share down. That I don't even remember what my cost is on that one right now, but it's way higher than where it's at. But normally, what I do if I got confidence in something, I'll start cost averaging a little bit. Now I did that with ACB. ACB was starting to make a move up, and so I did a little bit more cost averaging with that. And ever since I've done that, ACB has pulled back down. So, but this merger talks and this cannabis arena here is something that may actually cause ACB to start heading back up, because once those merger talks start amongst a certain sector, a lot of times you'll get some more talk around another stock that you own that's in that same sector. So it could drive up the price there. So, and maybe that's why ACB was actually going up, because there is so much activity going on with the mergers within that sector. So we just keep our eye on that sector and watch that. See if there's any more merger talks. Maybe it drives our ACB up. So, all right. So let's go back to our portfolio here, and let's see what else we have to look at here. Let's see here. All right, XSPA. I want to show you this. This was kind of interesting today. Let's pull this 5-day chart up on this one. Take a look at this. Today, this thing shot up. I don't know, it was like 20-something%. And then the news that made it go up was this here. It takes flight after securing COVID-19 vaccine services. But later in the day, notice this one. Express SPA announces 41.66 million registered direct offering, which means they just diluted their shares. They, gathering cash. So you can see that as soon as they came up, they announced their offering, knocked it back down. But check out the volume levels here. Pretty heavy volume at both points. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one doesn't go up the next few days, but it ended up pretty flat for the day, almost down 5% after all that. So nobody likes that kind of news, and that's usually when it comes out, it's not good. But if you're raising cash that you need, sometimes it's not terrible. So they needed that cash, and so that should give them some good money to operate on for some time. So we'll just see how that does. Okay. Let's see what else we've got here. Nikola, I've been watching it. It's pretty flat for the week. Maybe a little downward trend to it. Let's take a look. Yes, a little bit of downward trend there. We don't like to see that. Had a green day today. So it's just kind of operating there. The volume is kind of low, or normal, about normal, I think, on that one now. HTBX, that's the one that did the reverse split 1.7 the other day. For a 5-day, I think, yeah, about flat on that one. Not too much going on there. The volume's about normal. Let's see what else we got here. Novavax. Let's take a look at that. Pull that chart up on that one. And let's pull up the 5-day chart. Had a really good day today for Novavax. Looks like closed pretty good there. You do see we did have a drop here, and it came down pretty good here, but it came right back. And here's why. We had some news on 10.7 million dose supply deal with New Zealand. And then the other one from the other day, it also had one for the EU, another 200 million. And then New Zealand, 10.7 million. So Novavax is definitely signing these deals. There's New Zealand again. So that's 2 deals that they've signed, and they are on a tear when it comes to signing those deals to supply this vaccine when it comes out. So watch them. I mean, that's one I was hoping I could get back into. But I've had a good year on that one as well, so I'm not pushing my luck. We're just sitting out happy what we made, and but this one could go a lot further. So we're not gonna chase it. That's for sure. All right. So we got XOM. That's one of our oil stocks. ExxonMobil. Let's see here. That's 5 days pretty flat. Oil's been pretty flat the last few days. So we're holding steady on the oil. Those are holding up pretty good. U.S. Steel's last couple of days has done pretty good. Let's pull that chart up on that one. I think they did get some guidance this today too, as well. So we had a low point here. Hopefully we'll have a good run here from here. But so our 52-week range is $20, so we could get back to there and hopefully keep going. I've got some more of that in my cash account. I didn't cash it all the way out on that, so but nothing in the IRAs on that. We did sell that one as well. And then we got ACB. ACB again, that's one of those cannabis stocks, and we have to watch that. I got my dog under here. He's trying to get into something he shouldn't be getting into. Sorry about that. But he's just a pup. And he likes to get into stuff he's not supposed to get into. So here we go. Cannabis stock is pretty flat there. Hopefully they'll get a little news on some merger talks themselves. Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to keep this doggy over here getting into stuff. So we'll have to keep him controlled here. But anyway, ACB. ACB is definitely one to keep your eye on, see if it comes out with some kind of news. Very low volume on that as well. As far as tonight, let's see what's going on in the market. We got the futures down a little bit, S&P's down, and then the NAS is down. So it looks like we may have a red day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. A lot of times on Friday we do have red days. People like to sell for the weekend. Oil's down a tad, looks like. Asia, pretty flat there. Nothing major going on. Hong Kong's down a little bit more than the rest of them. Shanghai's up just a tad. So nothing crazy going on. Here's the markets from today. The markets from today got 148 up on the Dow, 2131 on S&P, and the NAS is 106. Okay, so and then we got oil. Oil's down just a tad, but it's holding pretty flat up there at 48, 49 range. And it slips after a 9-month high, so that's okay. It isn't heading in the right direction overall. All right, so that's where we're at tonight. Let's talk about tomorrow and what we're going to do tomorrow. So let's talk about that for just a minute. Okay, tomorrow is closing of the week, Friday. We had a green day today. A lot of times on Friday, like I said, it does want to sell off on Friday a little bit. So keep your eye on that. Hopefully we turn some things around. But green day today, so we can't argue with that. We'll watch our stocks, the ones we've got. Again, I'm kind of in coast mode, so we're just trying to close out the year on a high, and we just need this market to kind of pull back at some point. That's what we really need. Even though that hurts the portfolio, a good pullback gives us an opportunity to get back in. So that's what we're waiting on. 70-something% cash. That's a good position. Of course, it could always backfire on you, and things could go up. So keep going up, and then you're kind of messed up because you got so much cash on the sideline. But we do have stocks, so even if the market goes up, we're still going to probably be going up with it. So that's good. All right. Well, I hope you have a great day of trading tomorrow and close out strong on the week. And I'll check back in with you maybe Sunday night, and we'll kind of get our game plan together, and we'll talk about what we're going to do for the rest of the week. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We did get another new subscriber. Appreciate that. And if you like the videos, click the like button. That also helps as well. But thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.